What's good, Deluxe family? Welcome back to the channel. In this video right here, we have Jay-Z exposed for drugging and controlling Beyonce. That's the title of the video. Now, I do need to make this clear. I'm not sitting here backing up this title right here. I'm not saying it's facts. I'm not saying it's false. We're literally about to watch this video together for the first time, and then we could just draw our conclusions together. You know what I'm saying? One thing I don't want to do is spread false information on someone else. You feel what I'm saying? So this is strictly a reaction video. We're gonna watch it together. All right, let's get straight into this.
Guys, the streets are saying it all makes sense now. Jay-Z has had Beyonce hooked on drugs for years, and all his dirty secrets are finally coming to light.
Hardly nobody knows.
Dirty secrets?
But I'd say, man, yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She's been on them for a long time, and you keep her that way. Y'all wish it what you wish it to stay on top.
What type of drugs?
But there's one thing about me, bro. I can't be bought.
I'm not sure if y'all have landed on that street on TikTok where an ex-bodyguard of Jay-Z and Beyonce's has been spilling all the tea. But it is messy down there. Well, a lot of the videos have already been taken down. And as for why, your guess is as good as mine. But don't worry, I was still able to capture most of it before it went down. The man who goes by the name Uncle Ron was a bodyguard for multiple celebrities. And while it's not clear whether he's telling the truth about his relationship with Beyonce or Jay-Z, I located images online which show a man resembling Uncle Ron appearing to serve as Beyonce's bodyguard. Uncle Ron has actually made a couple of allegations against J and B, including that they worked behind the scenes to destroy the career of fellow R&B artist Carrie Hilson after Carrie said something about Beyonce. He also said that Jay-Z and Beyonce's relationship is merely a business relationship and not a romantic one. Then he dropped the bombshell that Jay has been drugging and controlling Beyonce for years. Okay, now if it was just Uncle Ron making the allegations that Beyonce has been on drugs, then maybe I would say that there's a great chance that he's not telling the truth. But the thing is, he's not the only one who said it.
And the more drugs he pumps down his wife's throat to keep her accountable.
No, girl. Not my beautiful Beyonce 5.
I tell you this right now, y'all talking about free Britney. Y'all need to be doing a campaign that say free Beyonce.
Beyonce is free.
She is a prisoner in a gilded cage.
And just look at this video of B and tell me she doesn't look off to you.
Sometimes it's overwhelming. Why God give me my talent, my gift, my family? But I know you're not supposed to question God. So I'm grateful for the life He's given me. I'm so grateful. I'm alive and I'm living a dream.
So far, however,
I wouldn't say she looks off. She could just be sad. She could be going through something. She's asking why did God give her talent? Maybe, use your talent to serve God, glorify God a little bit. You never know. That could be a reason why.
Solid evidence to suggest that B is on anything. But people have also been suggesting that the only way Beyonce is still in the marriage is because she's on drugs and that the marriage is fake. So let me break down a couple of those things that make their marriage questionable. For starters, in 2008, Beyonce revealed that she was 18 years old when she met Jay-Z, noting that they started dating a year later when she was 19. However, a lot of people believe that Jay-Z possibly started hitting on Beyonce much earlier, but she couldn't say that to the press, of course. Then there have been the endless cheating allegations that go all the way back to 2005. At the time, there were rumors that Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce with Rihanna, and in 2010, the streets started saying that Jay-Z had hooked up with an adult film star.
Who the heck is that?
A few months later, Jasmine's friends were spreading the news of a pregnancy and saying that Jay-Z was the father. But Jasmine took to Twitter to deny the accusation, saying, "No, I am not pregnant by Jay-Z or any rapper from New York." Jay also made a public statement as well, saying that he and Jasmine had never even crossed paths. But interestingly enough, a friend tipped off tabloids that Jay had paid Jasmine $2.5 million to disappear, and she coincidentally bought a new house around the same time. Of course, the cheating allegations were eventually confirmed by both Jay-Z and Beyonce, and to date, some people still don't understand how Beyonce stayed, and according to them, it's probably because she has no choice. And get this, a close family friend tipped off the press back in 2016 and said that Beyonce is a workaholic who pushes her kids off on a nanny when she wants to smoke some weed, which is often, and that Jay-Z is a raging alcoholic, and that Beyonce
These are some wild allegations right here, yeah. What is it? Where are they getting this from? That's my thing. Like, where are they getting this information from? Because it sounds like they just pulling it from thin air at this point.
Of him because he can physically harm her, and that also wasn't hard for a lot of people to believe, because Jay actually has a history of not having his anger under control. For instance, for those who've never heard about it or weren't even born yet, back in 1999, Jay-Z was hanging out in a club for Q-Tip's release party.
Yeah, I wasn't born
yet. He had an argument with producer Lance Rivera, and things escalated pretty quickly, and Jay-Z pulled out an 8-inch knife and stabbed the man. Then his bodyguards proceeded to beat the producer with champagne bottles until the cops were called. Now at the time, Jay pleaded guilty and was bailed out at $50,000 and spent
being born and raised in the boroughs, some crazy thing happens, man.
years on probation. So according to some people, Jay-Z low-key still has anger issues, and B is scared of that. And you can't tell me you don't see how the entire marriage just looks like a business transaction. Even Akon once said that Beyonce and Jay-Z have always presented their relationship to the public as more of a business than a real relationship, adding that famous people need to be open with their fans about their relationships, or else they invite the kind of speculation that have always surrounded Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Their relationship has been more of a business to the outside.
First and foremost, they don't have any obligation to be open with their fans. That's the first thing first. If that's what they want to do for their own business sake, that's what they want to do. Some people want to get a degree, but if they want to just have a fake relationship, that's their business, bro. It's when things start getting unethical is where things is no longer ethical. You feel what I'm saying? But faking a relationship,
World than an actual relationship.
It's not that.
Now to them, it may be a relationship, but it was presented to the world, and it feels more corporate.
All I can say is that even if it's not about the drugs, a lot of people still think that Jay is certainly controlling Beyonce. Like this one person who wrote on Twitter, Jay-Z is a gatekeeper in the industry who has a lot of pull from different publications to streaming companies to judges to lawyers, etc. This man can stop Beyonce's career if she ever tried to divorce him. So let's not play dumb. Another person was just like, the way Beyonce went from being under one controlling man, her father, then immediately under another, Jay-Z, it explains a lot. Well, if there's one thing B and J also know how to control, it's the narrative. And apparently, they are already taking care of all the nasty things that have been making rounds as of late. Uncle Ron already claimed that Beyonce's team is going after him to get him to shut up and stop making outrageous claims against her and her family.
Beyonce and Jay-Z will do anything to destroy anyone who speaks out against them. Okay, I get the threats, but you have to remember one thing. I know your deepest secrets. I know so much about you and what you've done. I know so much on how you got where you are.
Well, that would explain why some of the videos are already taken down. But do you know who else also said that Jay-Z and Beyonce would step on anybody and do whatever it takes to get their way? Jaguar Wright.
I think everybody that knows Sean Carter knows that he will slump anyone in any relationship for $1. Look at how he did Dame. Like, I don't if you wanted to get away from your homie, if you wanted to get away from your partner, but to do it the way he did it, malicious.
Several other people have also said over the years that Jay-Z would indeed take care of anyone who tries to get in his business. And as for Jaguar, who has also been doing a lot of spilling, there are now videos that have been making rounds after she started spilling tea on celebrities that make her look crazy. Like this one right here.
Oh, my son. Oh, my son. They're all.
Know that.
They're all.
So, is somebody somewhere already taking care of business? Anyway, just to be fair with the whole situation, I'm going to consider that Beyonce...
Man, I don't know what's going on at this point. Everything right now is very sticky. I don't know. Because this allegation, this title right here is very crazy for Jay-Z to be drugging Beyonce. I don't think that's really going down, to be honest with you guys. But comment down below what you guys really think. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't too much evidence supporting that title itself, alright? But since you guys did watch this point of the video, make sure you do like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications so you can catch me in the next one the same way I'm going to catch you in the next one. Peace.